Hi, it's Brian Woodbury. In the next year, I'm turning 47 songs into music videos. Today, we're doing a not-so-shallow dive into one of those 47 songs. Love Is Not the Answer is one of my favorite songs from the Anthems and Antithets project. It is definitely an antithet. The cliche goes, love is the answer, but an antithet is the cliche turned on its head. Love is not the answer.
Love's not the answer. Love is not the answer.
On one level, the song is kind of a goof. It asks a series of sometimes ludicrous questions to which love is obviously not the answer. But on a deeper level, it's about the existential crisis of a broken heart. The narrator has been dumped, and now he's questioning everything he thought he knew.
I guess I'll never know.
However, the story is told rather elliptically, and sometimes you have to piece things together and take some leaps to make the connections. The song begins with an old-fashioned introduction, like they used to do in pre-war popular music, those short sections, often called verses, that would happen before the main part of the song that everyone's familiar with begins. As perhaps an affectation, I've written introductions to several songs in the Anthems and Antithets project. This particular introduction, written in a highly chromatic musical language with fittingly archaic references to poets and clouds in the sky, sets the philosophical agenda for the song, sort of like a leaf gently falling to the ground.
Poets will say that love is the way to explain every cloud in the sky. But sometimes love just doesn't apply.
The first verse begins with some musings and just a hint that there's something amiss with the narrator. He's wishing on a star, but for what? He's on a beach contemplating the vastness of time. Then he's in a doctor's office, but what sort of a doctor? The lyrics are in irregular phrase lengths, each successive line longer than the last, with no rhyme, in sort of a romantic power ballad style, filled with longing.
How long will it take for the sound of a wish to reach the first star I see tonight? And how many grains of sand might there be in proportion to all the waves that ever crashed on that beach? Why do they make you write your name and date of birth on every page of the forms in a doctor's office?
When we arrive at the chorus, we get the first clue that there's a you behind this questioning and disquiet.
Oh, love's not the answer. Love's not the answer. Love's not the answer. Love is not the answer that you're looking for.
In the second verse, there's a little more development to the notion of the narrator's unhappiness, the glass from which he'll never be able to take a drink. Will it matter to you if a tree falls in the wilderness of his soul? And a seemingly flip reference to a Subaru.
Who knows the thing that really makes a Subaru? A Subaru. They say that it's love, now don't they?
I particularly like the violins and cellos in the second chorus, played by Sarah and Maggie Parkins. I had Electric Light Orchestra in mind with this arrangement.
Love's not the answer. Love is not the answer. Love's not the answer. Love is not the answer that you're looking for.
In the Soaring Bridge, with the intertwining vocal and cello lines, we get an even stronger sense of a broken heart. Love has set you free, but not the narrator.
Love doesn't make the world go round. That would be the curvature of space-time. Love will never lift you off the ground. It seems the more you try, the more you waste time.
third verse is the denouement, and if you've made it this far, the narrator's situation becomes clear. So too the references to waves and sand and Subarus.
Why do I still find sand inside my shoes from the day we drove to the beach in your outback for you to dump me? Why can't I let it go?
And what about the doctor's office? Well, to my mind, this crisis has brought the narrator to seek help from a psychiatrist. But that will have to wait for the music video to be made more explicit.
Love's not the answer. Love's not the answer you were looking for.
There's an ambiguity of tone in this song, which is something I like to do. There are comical lines interspersed with serious lines. There are serious lines masquerading as comical lines. And I relish the moment when the listener realizes that there are actual stakes in the story and it's about something. To fully realize this song as a music video, I will need an actor, a cinematographer, and 2 locations, the beach and a doctor's office. If you can contribute to my Indiegogo campaign, you can help make that happen. Thanks very much for your support.